I don't get that part. I deliver the message, I bring the passion, I bring the energy. So the people who are actually receiving it, like I'm not fortunate enough to be on that end and get what they get. I'm grateful to hear that, my gift is a blessing to so many people, but I try to really, for real, focus on my part and not get caught up on, that aspect of it. But I'm grateful that that what I'm saying has had an impact, and more specifically, I'm grateful to see so many African American men who are embracing the message and taking their game to the next level.
Let's be honest. We all spend time on things that aren't necessarily helping us to become more successful people. Learning to unlearn these behaviors can be the thing that makes the big difference in your life. You need to have responsibility. What truly makes you a great person is by showing your love to others through your actions, not your words. Use your own power and strength, not for your advantage, but for the growth of everyone around you. You don't need to compete with anyone but yourself, so don't use your influence to tear other people down. Use it to build them up. Don't point fingers or use excuses, and accept that what you do affects everyone around you. We live in a time with far more opportunities than were available before. So go all or nothing. Bring passion and energy to what you do, and use it as a gift to others that will allow them to thrive. Have character and competence. If you say that you're going to do something, then it's up to you to follow through with that promise. Be great at what you do, no matter what that thing may be. Don't go to sleep when you're tired. Go to sleep when you are done. Because you can't always go back and fix everything if you miss it. When you are willing to work until all the work is done, then you are already outperforming most other people. It doesn't matter if you're the first one done. What matters is that you are the first one there. Focus on the right things. It's all about your perspective when you face difficulties. You need to learn to look past the struggle that it will take to get to where you need to be and focus instead on the end game. You can only get better by doing the work, and you can get through it.
A man is about responsibility. And I think a true man, knows he's the head but plays, the tail. I'll never forget reading that the greatest among you shall be a servant. I don't have to walk around my house and say, I'm the man. I show my wife I'm the man by ironing her clothes before I leave for the day. I show I'm the man by calling my son and saying, is there any way I can help you? I know you're a senior in college, but is there anything I can do for you? I show my manhood by, saying to C and Carl, man, I love you guys. You know what I'm saying? And on the podcast, I love you guys, or on the calls, I wouldn't be here without you. So I think there's this fine balance of, I'm powerful and I have this strength, but I don't use it for my advantage. I use it for us. I use it so we can grow. Like, I don't use my platform to tear you down, or say things about you that, would put you in a bad place. I use my influence, I use my money, I use my strength, I use my influence, I use my impact to build us up and not tear us down. So for me, manhood, like the real man says, like, I'm not gonna make no excuses. I'm not gonna point the finger and say, Lewis, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. I'm gonna take full ownership, full responsibility of helping us and even you. For me, manhood is responsibility, and it's that fine balance of when I was a child, I spoke like, I act like I understood that, but when I became a man, like I put childish stuff away and I'm not competing with you.
Work on your focus. Perspective is everything. And let me tell you something. The problem with most of you is that you see difficult as something negative. For real. I want you to see difficult differently. Are you hearing me? I need you to see difficult differently. Now, that weightlifter, when my man looking at those weights, when he got that iron is heavy. But he's not looking at that iron like, look how heavy the iron is. And he knows what it's going to do. It's going to tear his muscles to pieces. He gets it. But what he understands is that if he tears them down, they're going to rebuild themselves. And when they rebuild themselves, they're that much stronger. Listen to me. The more you go through, the more difficult it is, the more challenging it is. Listen to me, the harder it is. Are you hearing me? The more challenging it is. All you're doing, baby, is building muscle. You're building muscle. So don't quit. Don't give up. Don't stare at them. Listen to me. You don't get buff by staring at weights. You don't get buff by look. You don't get healthier by staring at it. You get healthier by running up to it and grabbing it and pushing it. Look, push through that stuff. Push through it. You can get through it. He said he won't put on you more than you can bear. You can get through it.
And I don't go to sleep when I'm tired. I go to sleep when I'm done. That's gazelle mode. And when I was talking to that professor, there were some things that I had to do, and I said, I'm going to get it done before I go to Australia, because I'm not going to come back and have the class closed, and I'm not a man of my word, and I don't finish my PhD. Don't sleep when we're tired, we'll sleep when we are. All right, so, this is important. So I'm coming to Australia. I tell my son, he's a huge favor, all right, huge favor. I'm going to be putting on the internet that I'm in Australia, all right? Your mother's not happy about that, all right? So what I need you to do for me is I need you to make sure that when the sun goes down, you're at home, all right? Listen to me very carefully. So there are going to be some individuals in the States that know I'm in Australia, and the fastest plane won't get me back in 16 hours. So she doesn't sleep as well, son, when I'm not home.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content.